Yes, we are live, 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 live. Welcome to this broadcast. Yes, 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 yes. I'm dancing in my seat. Try not to scream to see if I know how long I can make it through this broadcast without waking up my daughter. But come into the room, come into the room, come into the room. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome to our full moon party to celebrate the launch of the Priestess of Power Retreat. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Happy Year of the Rabbit. Happy Cancerian full moon. There are happy retrogrades. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of energy that is happening. And I am so glad that you all are here. Come into the room, come into the room, come into the room. If we are just meeting for the first time, hello, greetings. My name is Abiola. I am the founder of womanifesting.com and the founder of the Priestess of Power Retreat, which is presented by Mawu's Goddess Mystery School. Say that 4 times. Factory School. And this Priestess of Power Retreat is a sacred offering that I am so thrilled and excited to bring to you. So thank you for being here. Hit the share button, put some positivity on your timeline. I have missed you, but y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what's going on. I am in my priestess era, but I'm also in my mommy era. So right now I am in the room with, shout out to my beautiful nanny goddess, Rose. I'm going to call her Rose just to not protect her privacy, who is here in the room with me and holding my daughter. And that's why I said we'll see if she wakes up, because I really want to get the party started, start shaking some things, start shaking some energy. But we will see what happens. Yes, happy Friday as well, goddesses. I'm so glad you're all here. Yes, yes. Are you feeling that full moon energy? This is the Cancer full moon. So that means that it is a lot of watery energy, a lot of emotional energy. There's a lot of miscommunication that is happening and going on. So just be aware of that. Try not to be too reactionary. If folks come at you thinking that you said A and you meant B or whatever it's okay. Just come grounded, come to your center. Step into your power. This is our priestess era. Type into the comments, priestess era, priestess era, priestess era. Yes. Thank you, goddess. Afterlife wealth. She said, I'm looking lovely and I will take that. Let me just share this with y'all. I looked into the camera like a little bit ago, because 9 times out of 10, usually I am, like I said, I'm in mommy era, mommy mode. So no makeup. I don't wear earrings because I can't wear anything that my daughter's gonna grab. Right now, I just looked into my my earring drawer situation, just pulled out what was there. I was like, okay, you know what? This is a combination of me. This is who I am. We got the Asante energy. We got the Isis energy. The Isis energy. This is who I am. So I'll take it. Yes, priestess era, priestess era, priestess era. So I did my makeup. A little bit of my makeup got in my hair, and I was like, okay, yes, it's giving me, for the coloring that I want to do, it's giving me a little hint. And I was like, yes, I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself. I was like, you know what? I need that domain name because that's a program that we need to launch. Feeling myself. So Google, okay, let me see if the domain name feelingmyself.com is available. I was like, oh, okay. They're talking about something else. But yes, goddess La Angela, I love your name, La Angela. Yes, right underneath a comment from Latanya. Yes, bring all the laws, La Aviola. Yes, we are in our priestess era, which means that we are stepping fully and firmly into our power, and that is what this all VIP retreat. Type in all VIP. This is an all VIP retreats, all VIP retreat. And the tone was set by the goddesses of the last retreat who all just instinctually signed up VIP, which for me means that, as I am upgrading myself, as I am raising my standards for myself and how I show up in my life, and raising my standards for you as well, I am seeing you step into your power. And we want to go deeper because this is still just scratching the surface. Remember, if you are here, and I called you here to this conversation, if you are here, it is because, you know how to make dysfunction look good. Let me put it that way, right? So a 5 for us, you could be operating at your personal 5 when it comes to your potential. You could be operating at your personal 5, but to everybody else, it's a 10. Everybody else is like, wow, look at all the stuff you got going on. And you're like, oh my gosh, I am doing the least. And I'm being called to do the most. Nothing wrong with doing the least. But when you're being called to do the most and you are doing the least, you feel out of alignment, you feel out of sorts, you feel like you are just not having your life be the way that it wants to be. And it is just not a good feeling. It is an ungrounded feeling. And it is not you. It's not you. And it's time for you to be you. Type into the comments, it's time for me to be me. It's time for you to be you and be feeling yourself in every aspect of your life, in your abundance life, in your love life, in your sensuality life, in your answering your purpose, your ashe life, every aspect of your life, and your health and well-being in your body. It's time for me to be me. Yes, type that into the comments. Yes, it's time for me to be me. Yes, it's time for you to be feeling yourself. Type into the comments, feeling myself. In every aspect of your life. I want you to be looking at your health and well-being and be like, oh, yes, feeling myself. If it's working out and you're like, yes, oh, okay, I'm feeling myself. If it's, how you looking at your bank account and be like, oh, yes, bank account, come on, bank account, come on, feeling myself. Looking at your love life, your partnership and be like, oh, feeling myself. Looking at your friendships and being like, oh, yes, all these juicy friendships, I'm feeling myself. Looking at your environment, your home, where you live, being like, oh, yes, feeling myself. It's time for you to be you. Yes, it is time for you to be you. Yes, Goddess Gabriella, Goddess Norma, Goddess Nick, Goddess Leslie, Goddess Tynesha, feeling yourself, Goddess Beth, and all of those things that we have been putting on pause. And for a lot of you that's been coming to the retreats, I'll get them next year. Is that you? I'll get them next year. I'll be there next year. And I feel you on that. Okay? Because stuff happens. Life happens. Life comes at you fast. But when we find ourselves saying next year and next year and next year, being that this life with you living as you is a finite thing, fortunately, unfortunately, next year we run out of next years. So next year is now. We're in next year right now. Like I always say, what time is it? It's now. And so you are being called forward to answer your call. Yes, Goddess Sajida says, I haven't been feeling myself lately. Thank you for sharing that with us. Are you the same Goddess Sajida who in our Goddess Temple group said that you were feeling in alignment with the Priestess of Power retreat? If you are, you said you were going to get on a call. If you are, reach out to me so I can put you in touch with Goddess Joe and let's make it happen. Feeling myself. Goddess Aurora Day, I see you. I'm going to call you out. Goddess Aurora Day, I see you. I see you. Goddess Aurora Day was ready to sign up to come on a life-changing journey, and then her puppy couldn't come, and I understand. Your furry babies. And she was like, oh, I can't do it. It's all right. This is you being called to the front. Goddess Aurora Day. Feeling yourself. Goddess Beth says, oh, same, hugs. Goddess Sajida, We're sending you so much, so much love and so many hugs and everything. Goddess Rachel says, "Don't look at me. I'm looking at all of y'all. I'm looking at you because I am you. And there were so many things that I put off and put off and put off and realized that, when you keep saying next year, next year, next year, next year, you're delaying your life. You're delaying your life, and we're not doing that anymore. We are no longer delaying our lives. This is the moment. It's now. It's now. For so long, for example, like I was waiting for, I had in my head, like I have like in my head, maybe some of you do too, like, okay, there are certain people who I know that I want to work with. And I'm like, okay, they'll find me, they'll discover me, and that's the go with the flow, which is amazing and perfect and who we are when we step into the divine feminine. But we need the inspired action of the divine masculine together to make stuff happen. So for years, longer than I care to tell you right now, I saw it that I was working with Hay House. I knew it. I knew it with my goddess sister who I mastermind with, Goddess Laney. We talked about this, and I was like, we knew that this was where we both were supposed to be, and I knew that I was going to be there. But I felt like, okay, I'm going to wait for them to find me. I'm going to wait for them to discover me. And what happened when I finally connected with them through putting the inspired action and having it meet the alignment is that they said, yes, oh my gosh, we've been watching you for years. We've been watching your videos. We've been watching your stuff. We know exactly who you are. But it wasn't until I reached out and said, okay, let's make this happen, that and had my friend, reached, it's a whole long story that I'll share another time that some of y'all know, reached out to my friend who reached out on my behalf, that then it happened. They were already there. So for those of you who, my spiritpreneur queens, that when I say, get out there and put your voice out there and you say, oh my God, I'm putting out this video and only 5 people are watching. Is one of the 5 people Oprah? You don't know that. Is one of the 5 people Hay House? Is one of the 5 people whoever it is that you're needing to be calling in, that client that's going to help you take everything to the next level? Maybe, perhaps you're being guided and spirit has your back. Type into the comments, spirit has your back. Your ancestors have your back. Type into the comments, my ancestors have my back. Right now, you're not on this call by accident. Goddess Shay says, thanks for the invite, Goddess Latanya. Thank you, Goddess Latanya. Yes, let's share. Let's put it out there. You don't want to just make it by yourself, into the zone of your excellence, into the zone of alignment. You want to bring your peeps with you. Some will be interested, some won't. But you want to make the invitation and have the open space so that you are, our ancestors are communing together on the other side and bringing us together. Yes, our ancestors are communing. I'm going to say that again, on the other side and bringing us together. They sent you here. They said, hey, just click this random thing. Just answer that. Just look at this, Amazon thing. Look at this woman over here on Instagram. They somehow, some way connected. And they're somewhere like, yay, look at them. So while we're having our circle here together, and if you haven't had a chance to join the new Goddess Temple Circle, come join us. All of us having our circle here, they're having their circle as well. And talking about us, talking about our magic. Someone type into the comments for me, globalgoddesstemple.com. globalgoddesstemple.com. That will take you to the free goddess circle if you're trying to find it. globalgoddesstemple.com. Yes, spirit has your back. Your ancestors have your back. And that's why, let me just share with you this all VIP retreat. So, the universe, the way that the divine, the universe, spirit, God, the ancestors work is that as we are evolving, as they are evolving us, we're evolving them. We're evolving and expanding all consciousness as well at the same time. And it's the same for anything. So the same way that all the folks signed up for the all VIP retreat last year, and I said, okay, well, no, it wasn't an all VIP retreat. Hi, baby. She woke up. Hi, baby. The same way that the folks all signed up and made me then say, okay, I got to step my game up. I got to step my game up and create an all VIP retreat. You all signed up for all VIP. Hi, Phoebe. Hi. Hi, Rich Ruby. The same way that they then made me step my game up is the same way that your ancestors and your spirit guides are making you step your game up, and you're going to heal and elevate them. You're going to heal and elevate the consciousness. You're going to heal and elevate all of those who come after you. Like, how exciting is that? So last year, some people had issues getting to the retreat because it was a double plane situation in Tobago. They had to take the first flight and then the second flight. And there was some kind of weird weather thing, and people had that issue. So guess what? I've solved that issue. Now, I haven't solved weather, although now the baby's awake, so I can. Yes! We haven't solved weather. Hello, Mexico. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love that. Yay. Hello, Goddess Rosemary from Mexico. Rosemary from Mexico is here. So, yes, so we haven't solved weather, but what I've done is for that second flight, I'm covering that for you. So all you have to purchase once you invest in yourself through this retreat, you purchase the first plane ticket, then the second flight, I got you. Okay? So the second plane ticket I am paying for. I got you on the second plane ticket. Then we're going to whisk you away to this all VIP retreat where you are going to be staying on the beach. We're in these beautiful bungalows on the beach. These solo spaces on the beach. It is going to be magnificent. Magnificent, yes. Absolutely magnificent. And let me just share with you some of the things that are happening at this retreat. So I had a retreat in the past that was in northern Belize, which was incredible. But this is southern Belize, which is a completely different energy and vibe. So we have not only our Garifuna experience, the Garifuna people of Belize, but we also have our Mayan experience. And so we are going to be working with this Mayan healer who is going to be teaching us several rituals. This is a new moon retreat. Type into the comments, new moon. We're in the full moon, but we want to respect the power of the full cycle. So new moon, this is a new moon retreat. And this Mayan healer is she's going to teach us how to work with the plants, the medicinal plants. She's going to work with us on that. She's going to be doing a reading for each and every one of us. So we have that. She's going to be doing a water ritual of cleansing with us to help us cleanse and start the restart our energy. It is going to be phenomenal. We also have farm to table food that is going to be prepared for us with love. And for the girlies who are wanting to step more into your sensual power, our Kundalini creative energy power, we have a sensuality healer who is going to be working with us at the retreat. Yes, new moon vibes. Right now we're in full moon vibes. This is full moon energy, which is about releasing and letting go. I did a reading for us before we got on the call to find out what we as a circle most needed to free ourselves from and clear. And it was interesting. Of course, Long Bubby Susie showed up, and she is a shadow goddess who is from Belize and Central America. So it is no accident that she showed up, and she is here to tell us that shame is what we are going to need to clear. Thank you, Goddess Angelica. She typed into the comments, Mayan healer will work with us doing readings, water rituals for cleansing and restarting energy. Thank you, Goddess, for priestessing over the comments and sharing that. Yes, Goddess Leslie, Kundalini, yes. Goddess Nick says, wow, I just did a YouTube reading and the same cards showed up. My question was, what do we need to let go? Yes, that's why this is not only an all VIP retreat, but an all priestess retreat. We are stepping into our priestess era. So if you are being called forward, it is because you are in your priestess era. And that will look different for all of us. For some people, you may be priestessing over your family. For some people, you may be priestessing over a larger tribe or circle. Goddess Elisa says, get out shame, I release you. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, get out shame. I release you. Yes, I release you. I release myself. I free myself. Yes, Goddess Nick, this is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. The workshops that I'm going to be leading you in on this retreat are the Ancestor Money workshop. And actually, I'm going to be doing a free mini course for you guys in a few weeks called Ancestor Money. But this is going to be a deep dive where I can work with you one-on-one. And Goddess bless you, baby. And one of the packages also includes, because it's VIP, it's all VIP, but there's still 3 VIP categories: VIP Basic, VIP Plus, and VIP Platinum. The VIP Platinum package includes where you can come to New York with me for a one-on-one retreat to go deeper on the work that we do together at the retreat. If you need support as a priestess, as a healer, especially if you are wanting to do this professionally and you're wanting to, as a spiritpreneur, build a practice around it, then that might be the path that you are wanting to go. Goddess Leslie says, just bought some ancestor money. Yes, ancestor money. Yes, come on, ancestor money. And if you are watching this, I suggest that today, because it is this Cancer new moon energy, Cancer full moon energy, it's, like I said, very emotional, watery energy that we are in right now, that you tonight do a spiritual cleansing bath. You know, the things that you are feeling shame about, you may want to journal on in order to release. What is it? Where does shame still live in your life? Where does shame still live in your body? For a lot of us, it's fear of what other people think, other people's opinions on us. You know, one of our beautiful goddesses last year at the retreat, she had a situation where, you know, certain family members didn't understand what she was doing with the retreat, and, you know, and there were some challenges there, and she's coming back this year. You know, we're going to continue to clear and work on them. But I share that only because we all have that. Not because it's a her situation, it's a me situation, it's an us situation. We love the people that we love and we care about what they think of us, but we cannot care so much about their opinion of us that we are stilted in our journeys, that we're holding back from who we are. Goddess Leslie says she's taking care of her mom with dementia. One of my best friends just walked that walk, and so I send you so much love for that. That, like I said, life, there are life things, real life circumstances and situations that we are all dealing with. And that shame, you know, and I feel it rising up in my throat chakra as my voice is catching as I'm sharing with you. There are things that we are all ashamed of. Shame is debilitating and holds us back from everything that we want. All of the good stuff is on the other side of shame. Type that in the comments. Everything I want is on the other side of shame. On the other side. And most of the shame that we have is inherited shame that has nothing to do with us, that we pass down from generation to generation to generation. No, well, it stops with me. Type that in the comments. It stops with me. It stops with me. It stops with me, because if we don't heal it, we pass it down. And for those of you with grown kids, it's not too late for you to heal things within yourself and have them healed within your family line, healed within your children. It stops with me. And so us being able to, as I'm talking about this, I'm feeling myself sitting up, you know, higher, holding my head higher. There's nothing that you who are on this call, if you are within the sound of my voice, that there's no shame that you have that makes you not deserving, not worthy of the things that are calling you forward, the things that you are calling forward, the things that are calling you forward. So tonight, taking a spiritual bath, and there are some that are in my book. There are some that are on my blog at remanifesting.com. I was going to say, I don't want to take up time, but I'm being very conscious of the words that I speak. Yes, of course, I want to take up time. I want to take up room. I want to take up energy, but I just want to be aware of your time. So I'm not going to go into it as much now as I would. But there is, for example, an okra bath that is in the book that is really wonderful for clearing, for cleansing. This is a good time to also do spiritual energetic cord cutting. There's one on my YouTube channel. I'll share all of these resources and links and all of that in the goddess group, globalgoddesstemple.com. So that's the easiest way to get it. I'll share everything there. I'll cut and paste, and and Goddess Joe and I will share everything there. Okay, this is a good time for that. This is a good time for on your full moon altar. You know, if you work with crystals, you're going to put those out in the moonlight tonight. This is our beautiful crystal ball that has come to all of the goddess retreats and will be with us. It's got all of that energy, will be with us also at this retreat. Okay, yes, that too, Jack, well said. Yes, will be with us at, let me go back. One of the things that I also want to ask you to put on your altar tonight is some honey. Put some honey on your altar for Goddess Oshun, who showed up for this reading, along with Goddess Ngame, who is a moon goddess representing desire. And the two of them show up together to say that your desires are valid, that you are worthy and deserving of the things that you are wanting. So often we try to talk ourselves out of our desires, whether it is, love, health, well-being, money, whatever it is. They are showing up to say your desires are valid. We just need to clear and cut the cords from the things, the people, the events, the situations, the boundaries, whatever is not working, okay? You also want to take a cleansing beverage. So lots of water. When we're in Belize together, for all of you who are coming on the Priestess of Power retreat, we're going to be doing some ceremonial cacao cleansing. I had some cacao from my homeland of Guyana that one of my mom's cousins sent for her the other day. And my mom grew up with seeing her grandma pound the cacao that we, through South and Central America, have as a beverage. There's also the spirit of cacao that is very cleansing and enriching, particularly at full moon. Okay, so these are some of the things that you are wanting to do and needing to do. I'm worthy and deserving of all great things. Type that into the comments. I am worthy and deserving of all great things. I am worthy and deserving of all great things. I am worthy and deserving of all great things. And for that reason, to reflect back to you your worthiness, to reflect back to you your worthiness, I am here to just share with you again, to emphasize that this is the moment that I am you, that you are not in this alone, and that we all go through things. We all go through stuff. We all have experienced life. We all have things that we've been embarrassed or ashamed of. But letting those things hold us back from our purpose, our ashe, our desires, from who we really are. The beautiful sisters at the beginning who said that they didn't feel like themselves. The sister who in our last call said that she hasn't been living her life. Yes, baby, who hasn't been living her life. She said she felt like she was living someone else's life. Yes. That is what we want to move away from. That is what we want to cut the cords of. And so these are some of the workshops that we're going to be doing together in Belize. And if enough of you who are coming to the retreat tell me that you are wanting to be a practicing priestess, you are wanting to be a practicing priestess and build a business around that, then I will include that as a workshop as well. How to do ritual and ceremony, and how to build a business around your mission, an ethical, moral, just, aligned, beautiful, juicy, soulful, spiritual practice around your mission as well. Why? because you are worthy and deserving of all great things. So, all right, let me run down all of the things that you are going to experience at the Priestess of Power retreat. Type into the comments priestessofpower.com. And for those of you who maybe, because I know, everybody has haters, and all of our haters, your haters are watching you from the sidelines, not commenting on your things, probably watching the same like mine, same like yours, same like all of us, figuring out what they can copy and all of that. Your haters can't copy you. They cannot copy you. They cannot be you. But for all, here's some motivation for the haters. Step your game up. And the lovers, the ones who, all of the fake folks on Instagram. If you and I don't mean fake as in like Instagram fake. I mean all of the people the impersonators. There are a lot of Abiola and other folks impersonating folks on Instagram. I will never ever DM you and offer you, tell you here's a link for a reading, here's whatever. Like I'm not DMing people and offering them to pay for anything or whatever. Like, so that's not me. But here are all of the things. Here's how to step your game up. Here's how we're going to up level ourselves. Here's how we're going to raise our standards. Type into the comments, I'm raising my standards for how we show up in the world. So here is what you get. I'm going to read the VIP Platinum offer. And, then when you go to the page at priestessofpower.com or goddesspraylove.com, you can see everything there. All right. So you get a gorgeous solo beachfront studio cabana for 5 days and 4 nights in Belize, Central America. You get the full Priestess of Power Level Up and Rebirth retreat program designed to make you F-withable. You get a flight. Like I said, you just get to the main airport in Belize City and you get a flight to Placencia Village, which is where the retreat is located. Okay. Then you're going to have ground transfers, bringing you from the retreat, from the airport to the retreat. Then you're going to have delicious and healthy chef-prepared traditional farm-to-table meals and a built-in goddess bestie and assigned manifesting partner. You will also have daily transformational initiatory priestess studies and a daily guided meditation. And, how did I leave this out? Aerial yoga. For those of you who've been wanting to try aerial yoga, there's an aerial yoga class. We're going to do a strength training yoga class first, and the day after, then we'll do our aerial yoga class. You're going to have a Garifuna cultural experience. The Garifuna are the people of African descent, the Afro-Carib people in Belize. Then we're going to have a day of mystics with a Mayan healer from a powerful lineage, including a medicine making workshop, marimba dance experience, healthy Mayan lunch. The healer, she's going to make us a lunch with her family, a readings and renewal ceremony, and a spa treatment with local botanicals and healing waters. How did I leave off the spa treatments? There's so much. Type into the comments, spa treatment. Type in the comments, I deserve spa treatment. Yes, there are spa treatments that are a part of this. Then we're going to go to the Zunatic Stone Woman Mayan Goddess Ruins together and meditate and have a workshop there. Then an awaken. How did I leave all of this out? Oh my goodness. An Awakening the Divine Feminine Goddess photo shoot. Yes, directed by moi. I won't be taking the pictures, but I will be directing the shoot, directing your inner goddess to come out, your inner priestess to shine. Then there is a bonus welcome call with me that if you need a phone call ahead of time, if you want your call ahead of time, just type into the comments phone call and I'll find it. Type into the comments phone call and I'll find it. The easiest way is to contact Goddess Joe at yeswecan@wemanifestingyou.com. But type into the comments call or phone call. I'll find it. And me or someone on my team, we will call you and we'll figure it out. Okay. And if I don't see your message, it's okay. Be persistent. Find me. We'll make it happen. Then you get a bonus 25-minute welcome call with your team support coach, your concierge, and limited paid in full bonuses include 3 one-on-one sessions with me, reading and coaching. There's also consciousness raising dinner. Oh my goodness. There is the follow-up of my upcoming Priestess group course. There's so much. Mau's Goddess Mystery School Ancestor Cohort, 6-month Light Worker mentorship. There's so much, and I'm still reading here. Shamanic healing, one-on-one shamanic healing and soul retrieval session, a mindset session. These are with other team members, and a breathwork session. Woo! And all of that is what it is taking to help you to step into your power as a priestess of power. Okay, good. I see you, Mrs. Matthews. I see you, Goddess Rosemary. I see you, Goddess Erica. I see you, SNO, who are all saying phone call. And it's striking me that except for those of you who are on Facebook, those of you on YouTube, I might not be able to get in touch with you because I don't have your contact information, and the YouTube system is crazy. My email is business@abiolaabrams.com, abiolaabrams.com, business@abiolaabrams.com. And I'm going to type in Goddess Joe's email. Yes, we can at womanifesting you, the letter U.com. Yes, we can at womanifesting you, the letter U, not the word U.com. Yes, we can at womanifestingyou.com. Goddess Leslie says she's manifesting the money to go. Okay, so for those of you who are manifesting the money to go, here's what I want you to do in this full moon shame releasing energy. Okay, number one, I want you to do a major decluttering. Get rid of anything that you don't need or want that doesn't make you feel juicy and excited and inspired in your life. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I want you to write about the retreat as if it is a year from now, okay, as if we're in 2024 and you already went. So go to the information page, priestessofpower.com, see all of the things there, okay, and write about it. When I saw Abiola, she said to me, when I met with the Mayan healer and she did a reading, she affirmed for me this. I had this experience when I was on the beach in Belize. I had that experience when I went to the spa. Write about it in specific detail, like it is already happening. Yes, Goddess. Yes, like it's already happening. Yes. Like it's already happening. Write about it in very, very specific detail, okay? And then tonight, in the energy of the full moon, or whenever you're watching this, for those who watch it afterward, okay? I want you to write down what it is that you are wanting and needing, the shame that you need to let go of, even if it's shame you think you already dealt with, okay? And either burn it, or if you're not in a place where you can burn things, don't burn anything and blame me, okay? Burn it or spit on it, rip it up, step on it, mash it up, and dispose of it at the crossroads of your understanding, which just means, dispose of it in a way that is in alignment, environmentally and spiritually friendly, okay? All right? Okay, good. So, for those of you, if you're feeling right now a little tingle in your body, that is alignment. If you're feeling a thumping in your heart, like, oh my God, I got to make this happen, that is alignment. If you're feeling like, oh my gosh, a little bit nervous and scared, like, I want to do this, how am I going to do this? That is alignment. Take your cute self over to priestessofpower.com or join me in the Goddess group where I can chat with you more directly. Okay, globalgoddesstemple.com. Okay, good. That's the easiest way. If for whatever reason I don't see your messages or can't find you or whatever, come into the group at globalgoddesstemple.com and let me know there. Okay, if you're feeling a knot in your stomach, Goddess Nick, all of that. Yes, Goddess Ruby. That means that you are being called forward. You're being called forward to level up, to step up, to answer the call. All right? Welcome in advance to the Priestess of Power Retreat. We are stepping into our Priestess era. Yes, baby. And we are doing it together. Yes, Elisa says, Goddess Elisa says, Ruby is always affirming. Yes. Thank you, Goddess Damali. Yes. So let's do this. Let's make it happen. Yay! I'm celebrating you in advance, Goddess Tynesha says, thank you for this manifestation. Goddess Tynesha, who was attending the retreat in 2020 when everything then shut down. Goddess Tynesha, I'm calling you forward. I'm calling you forward. I'm calling you forward. Okay. And if you go to the page and you need a different payment plan than is there, let me know that too. Okay. There is no shame in your game. Let's close with that. Type into the comments, there is no shame in my game. 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 Nanny is clapping to it, is snapping to it. No shame in our game. And I will see you in the magic, goddesses. Sawubona. That means we see you. No shame in my game. Yes, no shame. Yes, beautiful Ruby. No shame. No shame.